That's nice.
Well, I'd like to introduce Katie to our show this evening. Hello, Katie.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Most welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, Katie's been chosen from a number of voice messages that we've received to come into the studio and actually have a reading in person with Suzie Price. Here we go.
Hi, Katie.
Over to you, ladies. Now, Suzie, you asked for a piece of jewellery. And
Yes.
is that how you pick up a lot of your messages?
And I hold hands too.
And you hold hands as well.
Very warm hands.
Very warm hands.
Thank
warm
you.
Hands, warm heart.
hands. That's right.
Okay, well, I'll leave it over to you, ladies.
Okay, well, as I was just holding Katie's hand, I was feeling her grandparents around. So I feel it's your nan and your pop. And I do see like a gentleman, and he's quite well dressed. Like he's got long trousers and a belt and a collared shirt. And I'm not sure whether he wore a hat or not, but he's like tipping his hat to me. And a funny thing too, I don't know if you know one of your nans and pops are showing me like false teeth or flickering the false teeth out. Do you know if your nan or pop used to do that at all?
Not in front of me. Thankfully.
Oh, yeah. But I think your pop was a bit of a joker.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's trying to show me.
He's cheeky.
He's cheeky and he's got a funny personality.
Yeah.
And do you have 3 children? Or, your grandparents are just saying they want to send love to the children. And would one be a teenager or a bit older,
Yes.
like 20s? Or,
Yes.
and is one going to uni or?
He's a chef.
He's
So
a chef, yeah, because he's very creative and very good with his hands. And one of your children are very tall too. Your son's quite tall, like be about 6 foot.
Yeah.
Do you have a grandchild yet?
No.
I think that son, not straight away, but I see a little girl around him in the future.
Oh, lovely.
And Nan's saying about the beautiful roses or the flowers or the gardens.
Yeah.
And do you have a pussycat? Or because Nan and Pop said that they actually see the pussycat Susan. And did your Pop smoke at all?
Yes.
Like rollies or a pipe
Yeah,
or something?
pipe.
Has Mum or Dad got the pipe still?
There. I think Mum might, yeah.
Because Dad loves Mum, and Nan's saying also about her ring. Has Mum got a ring or a handbag? Something about a handbag and a purse. And you all don't know if Nan used to collect little spoons at all, like the little
Yes, she
teaspoons,
did.
like the ones that you travel around.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the wooden container.
The wooden
yes.
container.
Definitely.
And about the cabinet with the teacups and the saucers.
Yes.
As well.
Okay.
And who's a knitter or crocheter? Or
Krishna.
did crochet or used to knit?
That would have been that same Nana.
Nana?
Yeah.
So they're very, very much around you.
Thank
And
you.
and also I'm getting something with Viv too. Is that all right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You might need to hold Vic's
Oh,
hand.
I'll
on
just
back.
lean across.
Okay.
Here we are.
So I'm feeling like a real strong connection with your mum. And your mum was quite ill towards the end.
Yeah.
Or did she have cancer or it was like an illness? Because
Yeah, it was a long
a drawn-out
span.
illness.
Yeah.
And she had problems at the end where she couldn't walk or because she said she was bedridden.
Yes.
And she just wants to let you know she's dancing now. I don't know whether she did dance, but she's just letting you know she's free of all the pain.
Yeah.
And she loves you very much, and she wants to send love to your son, her grandson as well. And you wouldn't still have his teddy bear as
Yeah.
a little boy.
Yeah, the original.
Because Mum knows. She says, that's my boy.
Yeah,
And
the original one.
and who wears lovely scarves? Did your mum ever wear like lovely
Mum was
scarves?
a beautiful dresser. She always dressed
And
impeccably.
she's saying, did you do her makeup and her hair?
Yeah.
And 'cause
I
she-
always did Mum's hair.
Hair.
Mum wore
Yeah.
her hair up.
Yeah. Did you
and
put
even-
hairspray in it?
Yeah.
Because Mum was
even-
saying you put too much hairspray in it.
That'd be right. that would be
She's
right.
laughing about it.
Yeah. I even did Mum's hair in the hospital towards the end. I used to put it up because I thought it would be messy. And
But she wanted to thank you, and she said she loved how you did her makeup, and you've got
I did her makeup all the time.
and you've got one of Mum's rings too, or
Yes,
her
I
jewel
do.
box.
I do. I have one ring that was from my dad that she gave me before she passed.
And have you been sorting out Mum's house, or
Yes.
sorting it, like packing things in boxes, and
Yes.
because Mum's been watching you,
Wow.
and Dad sits in his chair a lot.
Oh my God! Dad just had one chair.
Chair.
That's all he did was sit in
true.
one chair.
He sits in one chair because Mum's around him, and she wants to know whether Dad's noticed her flickering the lights or the blown light bulbs yet. and also about little feathers. We a sign with little feathers or
I've been
birds,
seeing
little
feathers.
or little birds.
Yeah, I just saw one today.
A little
It was
white or grey feather.
a little white feather in my lounge room today.
That was-
I didn't know how it got
Oh, your
there.
mum sent that there? And who drives a dark colour car?
Me.
Is it black or?
It's black.
Because mum's in the car. Is it sporty? Is it like
Yeah,
a convertible?
It's a
or?
convertible.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mum's in the car with you too.
Oh, is she telling me how bad I'm driving?
No, she's just keeping you safe.
Oh.
And she's talking about a beautiful letter or a poem as well. Something, I don't know whether you've done that or your son.
I wrote a
Poem.
letter for my mum.
And she said it was like really beautiful words. Was it about 2 or 3 pages you did?
Yeah.
And would have put that with mum when she went, or you've still got?
I've still got it because my cousins actually asked for a copy of it
Oh,
because they wanted to keep it.
mum loves it. And and who's got a house near the water or not
Me.
far? 'Cause
Me and my sister.
oh, mum wants to love to both the girls, and she said I think you've got like a veranda where you can see the water, or you walk down the water. And mum says she's with you when you do that.
And that's
Yeah.
also my mum's house.
That's
all
your mum's
3 of us,
house?
Yeah.
Because I think it's a beach, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a beach.
Oh my God.
And who's got the beach? One's
Mum.
a beach like with
Mum.
flags.
That is
But yeah. So mum says she's there too. She's with you, and she tells me she's got to add she's a good cook too.
She was, and then she just kind of like,
Yeah.
She was a great cook growing up. She was a really good cook. Oh, my goodness.
And does Dad drink whiskey or rum
my
or
God.
like whiskey or scotch on the rocks or something like that?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, because mum's with him while he's doing that.
Oh, wow.
And he's been a little bit down. And of course, he's down. Mum said that like they were together forever.
Yeah.
But mum said, "Don't worry, love, I am there." And were you or Dad there when mum took her last breath? Sorry to ask that.
My dad's actually
dad was-
passed over, but I was there.
you
when
were there.
The whole family was with me.
Oh, well, mum's with
Because
Dad.
she was due to have an operation,
Yeah.
and she didn't make it. So we all went to the hospital to be with her. So I'm really glad that we were all with her.
Well, Dad's up there drinking some scotch. And,
Dad was a huge Scotch huge Scotch drinker. Like,
and Dad's like, it's just like he's jumping for joy, like clicking his heels together. Yeah. Have you got a brother too? Or
I have had a brother, but he passed over.
is your brother's here as well? And mum's, but I feel like he was young, or
He was.
oh, he was only a little boy or baby or something like
No,
that.
he
He
was-
was
he
young,
was
16.
17.
He said 16. Yeah, and that happened
Passed.
suddenly, unexpectedly. As mum said, I've met up with him.
Car accident.
Yeah, because I don't know if he was driving, but he said it just happened so quickly.
It did.
Yeah. The car
fell
span,
asleep at the
the
wheel.
car span, and it went on the other side of the
Yeah,
road or something
that's
like
exactly
that.
what happened.
And
Oh.
it was night time.
Yep.
And she said, I finally met, and she said she'd had his photo on the cabinet for so long, and she'd always look at it, and he was waiting there for her as well.
Just not long before Mum passed, she said she was looking at the end of the bed, and she said, "There's 2 men here,
Yeah.
and one's carrying orchids." She
Oh,
said, "There's 2 men there. There's just there. Can't you see
it's
them?"
Dad
I
and your
said,
brother. Yeah.
I said, "No, Mummy, I can't, but I'm sure they're there for you." And she said, "Oh, they've got flowers for me." And I said, and it was only about an hour before.
Oh, does anyone start with D or J initial?
Mum was Judy.
Judy, yeah. It's definitely your mum. And did she do crosswords?
She loved them.
Yeah.
So did, yeah.
Yeah, because she showed me the crosswords and her puzzle books.
Mum was very smart.
And she had a lot of books. She liked to
Yeah,
read.
She was a huge reader.
And she said, you're getting back in the books again.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And she said, it's about time, Viv.
Oh my God. I just decided last week, because I've looked at a lot of Mum's books on the shelf,
Oh, okay.
not to let go of them, because I thought I need to start reading again, because Mum was so smart and I'm such a dum-dum. Like, I'm not dumb. Well, yeah, I kind of am. But anyway, so, but yeah, you know, Mum was very, very intellectual.
And you wouldn't be thinking about getting a tattoo in her honour at all?
Me?
Yeah, or someone's getting a tattoo or something.
Probably my son.
Your son, I think he may get one in her honour later on. Yeah, or whatever it is, it's going to be on his shoulder because it's like because he's Mum said all the girls love him. He's gorgeous.
Yeah, both my sister's son and my son are a little bit good looking.
And anyone starts with B?
That's my son, Bo.
Bo. Yep, Bo. Mum says love to Bo, my beautiful boy, and she'll always be there for him.
Thank you so very much. I
that's
can't
a
tell you
pleasure, Viv.
how special that was and how
That's
incredibly
a pleasure.
blown away I am
It's
from
a
that.
pleasure.
Thank
Would give
you.
you your little necklace.
It was totally spontaneous. I can't believe it. I'm so shocked.
Oh, are you
Thank
okay?
you so much. Yeah, that means a great deal to me.
That's a
Thank you so
pleasure.
very much.
It's a pleasure.
Is there any more for you, Katie?
No,
I
that
just
was
jumped into
awesome.
your reading, Katie. I'm so sorry.
I'm fine with that. I think that's
Yeah,
lovely that she
definitely
came
Nan and
through.
Pop's there.
Thank you.
And also got something about a grandfather or grandmother clock, and or a piano.
Oh, I know
Something
the piano.
about the old piano.
Yep.
And I think you were a little girl, you'd play on it.
We with the pianola
And
with your feet.
yeah,
Yes.
and Nan and Pop remember that.
Oh, do they really?
And I feel like you're with another sibling.
Yes, there are a few of us.
I think you've got a couple of sisters, or
There was a few
and
of us.
is there 5 or 6 children?
There's 2 sets, so
Two-
6 altogether.
Oh wow!
Because
Because Nan remembers you on the pianola.
yes,
Yeah.
it was much
and,
easier than playing.
and I think Mum used to put your hair up in little ribbons when you're
I was
or,
yes,
or little ringlets when
no,
you
it was unfortunate ribbons.
ribbons,
Yes.
and all the girls had to have ribbons.
Yes.
Different colour ribbons.
It was a bit much.
And Mum would dress you as kind of the same dress but different colours.
It was really good.
And then nose and
Yeah, so she
and
felt
then
sorry for
and then something about Bex or Vincent powders.
Wow.
If you know what that means.
No.
Have a Bex and a lie down, or yeah,
So funny about the ribbons. No,
Yeah.
she put ribbons in. Still.
yeah, yeah. So Nan remembers all that.
Does she? Oh, that's so lovely. Thank
And
you.
is someone an artist too? A good drawer or very artistic?
What kind of? I draw a little bit.
Oh, and Nan's been watching you.
Oh, has she?
Yeah.
That's interesting, isn't it?
You've been thinking about having more lessons or having...
Yes.
Because Nan said that'd be good and you won't know yourself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like that to be much easier.
Yeah.
Actually, I should do that.
Yeah.
I have been lately.
Yeah, I feel like other sketches or painting or... Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Oh, I will.
Because you'll have your own easel and little paints and all that kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that sounds great. Definitely. Thank
That's
you.
a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Right.
It's a pleasure.